Super Bowling, getting ready for it this morning. Welcome, folks who are here for the spirit. So let's get into it. Let's start moving. One, two, three. Good idea. Try standing up. Make them legs work a little bit, yeah? Here we go. I feel spirit moving. Yeah. Moving in your direction. I feel spirit moving. Moving in your direction. And I know that it's the same spirit that's moving inside of me. And I know that it's the same spirit that's moving inside of me. All right, all right.
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 All right, passion. I feel passion moving. Feel the passion moving in your direction. Woo, I feel passion moving. Yes, indeed. Moving in your direction. And I know that it's the same passion that's moving inside of me. And I know that it's the same passion that's moving inside of me. All right, all right.
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 Love, I feel love moving. A little harmony in here. Find it yourselves. Moving in your direction. I feel love moving. Woo! Feel the love. Moving in your direction. And I know that it's the same love that's moving inside of me. And I know that it's the same love that's moving inside of me. All right, all right.
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 All right, all right. I feel spirit moving. Whoa, feel it. Always. Moving in your direction. Always. I feel spirit moving every way. Moving in your direction. And I know that it's the same spirit that's moving inside of me. And I know that it's the same spirit that's moving inside of me. All right, all right.
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 All right, all right, all right, all right. Yay. Tell us what? Ooh. Okay then. Yeah. And it's whatever it comes through is what's supposed to come through. It's going to be what it's supposed to be. That's the way. The only thing that's constant in the universe.
See, you guys could do it.
All right, we can do it.
Okay.
So we're going to say 1, 2, 3, stop, okay? 1, 2, 3, stop. All right. It says, see yourself from above. The master's tools will never dismantle the master's house. Okay, so we take that in, and before we finish the reading, we know and affirm that there's only one power, one presence, one divine energy in this lifetime, in all lifetimes. And that power, that presence is ours. It's within us, and it is everything around us. There is no separation from us and that divine energy. And I know that this day unfolds perfectly in every way, that those that will come, and those that maybe don't come will think of us. So I bless this day. I bless our dearest band members, EJ, George, and I am so grateful for them and their music and their time spent with us. And special blessings on Maryum as she speaks the word of the divine in every way. I know this and I affirm this. In gratitude, I just release this prayer into the infinite, and we just say together, and so it is. Okay, so seeing yourself from above, that first statement was from Audre Lorde. All the power in the universe is with you. Feel it, know it, and then act as though it were true. Ernest Holmes' Science of Mind. And one more. As the universe is run by an infinite mind, so our life is controlled by our thinking. Ignorance of this keeps us in bondage. Knowledge will free us. Ernest Holmes' Science of Mind. Who is your master? Who do you answer to? Who decides your priorities and how you spend your precious time? Is it the company you work for? A person you work for? A religious leader, a partner, a society, a community? If you are caught up in a system that you comply with, reading from a script that you follow word for word, singing a song you do not want to sing, you cannot look to the system, the place, the person who holds you captive and use their words, tools, and ways to free yourself. You must see yourself from above, fly up 1,000 feet or more, look down at the scene, at where you are, and design your way out of the situation. Resolve within yourself that you will dismantle the master's house and that you have voluntarily lived in it. You will surrender to your own demands and let go of pleasure, that which oppresses you. Let go of pleasing that which oppresses you. And the affirmation, I work from an ascended vantage point and I free myself. And so it is.
Thank
Okay.
you, Denise.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So it's time for another song, folks. As soon as those words get up on the screen, we will sing it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. All that I need comes to me.
Hello, my darling.
All that I need comes to me. The light of love and grace shines upon my face. All that I need comes to me. I've been set free, I'm released. I've been set free, I'm released. The burden of my gone away at last. I've been set free, I'm released. Sweet rain that washes me clean. Sweet rain that washes me clean. The mind creates all things, and to my life it brings. Sweet rain that washes me clean. Let's take it up. All that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me. The light of love and grace shines upon my face. All that I need comes to me. One more, light of love. The light of love and grace shines upon my face. All that I need comes to me. All right. Now let's welcome to the pulpit our minister, Reverend Maryum Morse. Yay! Riv's in the house. She came in smiling.
But one of those wonderful mornings. So welcome to Center of the Heart. We're a spiritual center, and we have lots of fun here. That's what I'm going to say. And that we teach you how to move through life in a joy-filled way. And because this is the week of love, we're going to focus a little bit more on love, because Valentine's Day is actually on Saturday? No, Friday? Friday. Yeah, so anyway, we're giving you Valentine. So if you didn't get your little Valentine, go back and get one from Denise. And Roxy made those, I don't know, a couple years ago. They're really cute. Anyway, so if you don't have a Valentine, like a guy, a girl, a dog, a cat, just read that and just know you're loved from Center of the Heart. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so let us go ahead and bless ourselves and give ourselves the love that we need. Let's place our hands out to the universe, to spirit. And as we do, let's bring the qualities that we desire into our lives. Whether that's self-compassion, having incredible courage, whatever it is that you need to continue to step into the outer edge of your life. Then place your hands over your heart and please repeat after me. I bless who I am. I am the image and likeness of God. And I am another way that love is happening on this planet. I am grateful for me. And I thank God for me. And I welcome myself to my own center of the heart. So it is.
I will make a quiet place, a quiet place within my mind, and I will wait upon the Lord. I'll wait upon the Lord. I will make a quiet place, a quiet place within my heart, and I will Be still, my soul. Be still. Be still, my soul. Be still. Be still and know. I will make a quiet place. A quiet place within my life, and I will wait upon the Lord. I'll wait upon the Lord.
And as we continue to feel into the divine presence of God, knowing that we are connected, we are tapped into the heart, the joy, the spirit of God, and we are grateful. In this moment, let's just say a prayer for all the individuals at our center who are in need of a prayer of healing, blessings, whatever it is that is necessary within their lives. And we know for all individuals who are holding themselves in a profound sense of gratitude, their prayers are answered as well, and we are grateful. We continue to hold for this year that we release no longer what serves us, and we let go of fear. We let go of anything that doesn't move us forward in humanity right here and now, for we know that the blessings, the grace is occurring, for there's fresh hope, renewed courage, creative vision, and gentle trust that we are rooted in the truth and we're open to the divine oneness of God. Regardless of circumstance outside of us, we see and accept and claim love in our hearts. We know that hearts are opening wider, kindness is becoming more prevalent rather than less, and we bless our entire world. We hope that peace and may peace take root where conflict has been living. May justice rise where voices have been unheard, and may healing flow through communities, nations, and Mother Earth herself. We bless our lives, our work, our relationships, our dreams, and may we be instruments of love wherever we go. We send that love, we send compassion and grace, and we hold the individuals that are in places that they never thought they would be, that we hold them in safety, trust, and peace. And may that presence help them to stay strong and firm in their resolve. So as we affirm that we walk together, love goes before us, grace walks beside us, and wisdom lives within us. And so we begin this day and this month with gratitude, with intention and hope, knowing a brand new vision is occurring for humanity. We are grateful and we are thankful. I release this prayer into the infinite, infinite hands of Spirit. We say together, and so it is. Amen. All right, we have a solo. Yes, from Ije.
All right. Walking the edge of life. 1, 2, 3. I've sailed a boat or two out on the wild blue yonder where dreams rarely come true. As far as I can see from this island of green, I can put my trust in just one thing. Only love sails straight from the harbor, and only love will lead us to the other shore. Out of all the flags I've flown, one flies high and stands alone. Only love. Peaceful waters, raging seas, it's all the same to me. I can close my eyes and still be free. When the waves come crashing down and thunder rolls around, I can feel my feet on solid ground. Only love sails straight from the harbor, and only love will lead us to the other shore. Out of all the flags I've flown, one flies high and stands alone. Only love. Only love sails straight from the harbor, and only love will lead us to the other shore. Out of all the flags I've flown, one flies high and stands alone. Only love. Only love. Only love. Only love.
Woo! Perfect. Perfect, perfect. I know, that was beautiful. So many great songs, right?
Yeah.
It's amazing. Hey, my dog camera isn't following me anymore, which is probably good. I know, then I don't have to futz with it. Anyway, welcome everybody. Welcome to Center of the Heart. Good to see everybody. I was thinking about what does it take to get up in the morning to get here? And thank God you did that. It's so great, so grateful. And today we're talking about walking on the outer edge of life. I'm currently teaching practitioner training, and they're in year 1. And many of you here have been through the classes and you've been through training. And if you haven't, it's quite rigorous. It really is. But we were going through all of the great traditions. You know, we were going through Judaism, Christianity, Islam. You know, we haven't even finished. We just got started. But the main theme in all of the traditions says the main thing, honor thy neighbor as thyself, or love one another. And that's not happening sometimes. And so we have to just remember that and embrace that. And the other thing I remembered is that, you know, when we see a lot of the things that are going on in our world right now and a lot of the injustices, that we in that moment can pray and hold love in our hearts for the individuals that are being persecuted. And I'm just going to say that. Take one moment just to say a prayer, breathe, light a candle, whatever you need to do, because it's been happening for hundreds of years. It's happening right in front of our face. It always has been. But because of the media, we see it immediately, which is kind of not good. And we see all of the things that are not wonderful that are happening. in the world and our country, but we also see it. We also see it so fast. And I thought about when I was a kid, and probably when you were kids, because we're wisdom people. And so we didn't see that. We didn't. We saw it in the newspaper. We didn't see it until the internet, and especially recently. And that's really a lot of it. It's really how we hold ourselves in that space. We're walking on the outer edge of life. In other words, how do we hold ourselves in a different way, regardless of what's going on? So as we do that, if you could go to the first slide, Roxy. It's interesting. I saw a woman who was brain damaged and she's disabled. And she was, I'm just going to flat out say it, persecuted and taken out of her car. She's a citizen, and dragged through the streets and put in a facility. So what she had the courage to do, the outer edge is a place where certainty thins out, where we can no longer rely on old scripts, easy answers, or comfortable distance. And I wanted to share about her because she actually had the courage to testify. I don't know if she was testifying in Congress. I'm not sure, but there were a lot of people, and she was sharing her story and the truth of her story. And she said, I'm going to share this because I want to help others that this has been happening to, and I am never going to stop. And I thought, wow, what an amazing, courageous woman. And also the outer edge is a place where love asks for more of us than agreement, where compassion stretches beyond familiarity, where empathy requires courage, much like she was doing, and the outer edges where we feel most alive and most vulnerable. So if you go to the next slide, you know, I love Thich Nhat Hanh. He was, during the Vietnamese War, he was inside of the war. The monks would go and they would meet with families. They would go to villages. A lot of them were killed because they were in the war zone at that time. But what he said was that we are here to awaken from illusion of our separateness. And walking the outer edge is waking up again and again and again. And they continue to talk to people about peace and love and kindness during that hard time. And I thought, wow, and he had such courage. But when you saw that little cute face of his, he would just have that little smile, and he was just adorable. And he reminded me of Yoda. So when you look at him, just take a look at him, go onto YouTube and listen to him talk. It'll open your heart and open you to the beautiful presence that he was and probably still is on the other side. So if we're walking, let's go to the next slide. If we go walking on the outer edge together, this is what I've been contemplating probably the last week, especially when you see things that are becoming more and more revealed. And it's standing with someone whose pain we cannot fix and having that compassion. It's staying present when it would be easier to withdraw. It's choosing to listen rather than defend. It's letting another person's story change us. And when we walk the outer edge, we feel the truth of our inner connection, not as an idea, but as an experience. Because that's the spiritual paradox. The place that feels most risky is often the place of deepest unity. It's that time when maybe we have a neighbor that's upsetting us, or they've been always a pain in the you-know-what, and then we begin to let go of that story about them and talk to them and embrace them and connect to them. Because that's really where we're coming from. There's a movie I watched, it wasn't a cartoon. It was, I know, I love cartoons, and even my grandkids are, oh, Grandma. Anyway, it was Aquila and the Bee. Have you ever seen that movie? Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful because it's about a little black girl in Compton, California. And it's talking about, you know, the whole neighborhood, and I'm like, oh my God, I've been there and seen that. And it's not based on a true story, but it actually is based on real events and other people who have actually gone through, and they embrace the Scripps National Spelling Bee. And she's encouraged because she has this mind. Her dad was killed on the streets in South Central. And she decides, in order to heal, she starts doing words games on her computer, and she starts to learn. And that's how she's moving through her grief to allow her to do it. So she doesn't really need to study. So whenever she has a spelling test in school, she aces it like that because she has an affinity for it. Plus, she's great at memorization. So if you get a chance to see it, I don't want to give you the ending because it's so beautiful. But throughout the whole movie, you're seeing how her fear and her doubt, and everybody's going to make fun of me and call me a brainiac and all these kind of things. And then she starts to realize that it doesn't matter. She has to stand in her truth. She has to be who she is and embrace her talent, her gifts, and whatever it is that she is capable of doing. And she was able to help through that. She had a teacher, a former professor, and he was helping her because he said, I was in the spelling bee contest too. And he said, I didn't win, but I think you can. And he realized that he was able to coach her in a way where she was able to access that inner wisdom within her. It was beautiful. Eventually, she won at the local level, then national, and then she went to the Scripps in Washington, D.C. And everybody in her community was helping her. Her mother said, I'm not the only one that can coach you. You have 30 coaches. And people, the teachers helped her, her friends helped her brother coached her. And there was a young man who was probably not that great in the neighborhood, and he's driving by, and her brother wants to be, a gangsta like this guy. And he looks at him, he says, no, you coach your sister. That's important. Because I remember when I was a young man, I wrote a poem. And I won a contest writing that poem. And Aquila says to him, I want to see your poem. And he goes, not until after you win that spelling bee. And that's how it all started evolving. She saw and felt that support around her, and she was able to get to the finals. And as she did, she was able to move through her grief, her anger, her pain, and all of the things that were going on with her. Oh, so let's go to the next slide. But I love it. I'm sitting there. I had tears in my eyes after that movie. So coming alive, like Aquila, coming alive often happens at the edge where we are fully awake to each other, like the neighborhood and the friends and everybody in that city. Because toward the end of the movie, you see them all sitting in the school auditorium with T-shirts and banners, and they're supporting her that way. It was gorgeous. So we're fully present no matter what, fully willing to stand without armor and let that go. And yes, walking the outer edge can feel uncomfortable. It can feel like standing without guarantees, but it also where grace moves most freely. I'm in an unforgetting, she's calling it my doctor, who's a, holistic, but she also has her degree in spiritual psychology. We're doing a class every Friday called the Unforgetting Project. What I'm starting to realize is that we all have our stuff. We all have things that we think are so horrible and, oh my God, ah. And then you hear somebody else's, you go, oh, glad I don't have that one. And you're really thrilled. I had kind of a shift too when I was listening to somebody and they were talking about watching a movie, and that the reason why they wanted to watch that movie, I'm not going to get into the movie because we're just not going to go there. Anyway, but she wanted to watch the movie because she wanted to see how that person navigated through their life, because she felt in an affinity with that person. And as she watched it, she said, oh my gosh, if she could do it, I can do it. If she could navigate through as a very private, and this, and this is a nice, sweet Southern lady in Texas, and she was very close to the vest. And the other two, myself and this other gal who is originally from California, now she's in New Zealand, we were both, ready to rock and roll and let's go, let's get rid of that anger and pain and stuff, what's going on with us. And she said to us, thank God you two were very vulnerable because that helped me to let go of my armor and to let go of what I need to do in order to feel. Because she shared earlier that she couldn't feel anything. And that happens a lot because we bury things down and we're not willing to look at it. But when we do, that's where the gifts and the bliss happens. So when we do that, where are we? Because when one person dares to open up, like the two of us did that Friday, it creates space for another. It was also watching a movie that inspires you or watching a story that somebody has told you. When one heart chooses connection over fear, it shifts the field for everyone. And I don't like going to that class, okay? I do not like it because you got to dive deep and you got to feel your feelings, and you have to do it. But you know what? At the end of it, it feels great. It's a release. And it's interesting because during that class, I think I shared this last week, my first husband, dropped by, and bless his soul, bless his pea-picking heart. And he dropped by again. I go, okay, I'll forgive. Geez, can you just have this guy quit dropping by? I mean, I'm at my daughter's house, for goodness sakes. But we're going to keep getting that tap on the head until we don't get it anymore. And I thought, well, are you willing to let go of it yet? No, not quite yet. Okay, he's probably going to stop by again. But that's okay. We're going to do things in our own timing, right? So love is healing when we go to the next slide. It's not a feeling we experience. It's a force that moves humanity forward. I was typing into ChatGPT and I thought, how does love move humanity forward? I was just asking in Google or whatever search engine. Every time love replaces fear, something in us evolves. And I remember hearing that on Friday in that class, and she said, when we choose compassion over self-judgment, understanding over division, generosity over self-protection, we take a step beyond survival into true human becoming. Oh, okay. And we work on ourselves, but yet we also have to be present to others. Because I remember when I first started Agape, it's like, oh, work on yourself, work on yourself. Okay, that's great. Work on yourself and be a presence with other people. Do both, because it's important right now. And so love expands, when we go to the next slide, our awareness. It helps us. I love this picture. Oh my gosh. She looks like, what's that one? Avatar. It helps us see beyond me to we. It reminds us that our lives are interconnected, that what heals one heart quietly contributes to the healing of the whole. That's why I'm doing that class. I want to do that's my big vision. Okay, if I'm healing, so are thousands of others. As I quietly heal something within me, and as you heal things within you, we're really connecting to every single person. We're helping them release on a subtle level, and we're creating and clearing the field for people. So when we're vulnerable and we do that deep work, that's what happens. History shows us that progress is not driven by power alone, but by people who dared to love beyond what was convenient, across differences, across wounds, across generations. And Barbara shared this story. I didn't read it in the newspaper up here, but she said she was a teacher, right? And she was it you who was sharing it? Maybe it was somebody else. But she was in Santa Barbara, and ICE was coming to try to intimidate, I think, people at a bus stop. It wasn't you who said that. Okay, it was somebody else. Anyway, this happened up here. She gathered 40 of the neighbors. This is recently, by the way. And they stood and protected the people that ICE was trying to get. And they were able to stand in that truth and do what they needed to do in order to hold compassion. She rallied them, and she was walking out with her slippers and her robe out of her house because she saw they were trying to target the kids at the bus stop to intimidate them to get to their parents. And so she said, no, that's not happening. We're going to change that. And that's really what happened, is that she was able to contribute to the healing of the whole by making an awareness in that neighborhood. Isn't that beautiful? So as we do that, if we go to the next slide, as love grows in us, our capacity grows. To forgive, to imagine new possibilities, it takes time, by the way, and to build systems rooted in dignity rather than fear. And that's a lot of it. I noticed the theme behind most of the people that are doing this healing work, it's fear and it's anger. In this way, love is evolutionary. It stretches humanity toward greater wholeness, greater humanity, unity, and greater wisdom. When we love intentionally, courageously, like that woman rallying the 40 neighbors, we participate in the ongoing evolution of humanity itself, and the future quietly leads in our direction. Oh, we just sang that song. And then the next slide. If you find yourself on the edge today, uncertain, exposed, or stretched, beyond what feels familiar, know this. You are not off the path. You are on the path. You are on the leading edge of love. And you are not walking it alone. We are holding the edge together. And together we are discovering that what connects us is stronger than anything that divides us. Anything going on outside of us, we come together and we make a difference. So as we do that, just be aware today, when you're watching the news, when you're watching things that you feel are unjust, send your love and see what you can do in the world too. Maybe you can sign a petition, whatever it is that you're moved to do. But open your heart to love and also be present to setting an intention of allowing yourself to be so open to love of God that you are emulating or sending that love vibration and that frequency out to the world, just like Thich Nhat Hanh, just like Martin Luther King, just like Gandhi. And as we do that, we're able to shift the world one person at a time. It's that old story where the young man or the girl was throwing the starfish back in the ocean. Oh, why are you doing that? Thousands are beached. I'm knowing that one I made a difference with. And that's the same thing with us. Definitely. All right, so let's sing a song. I Send My Love. And as we sing this song, we can envision that and do that. There was one thing. I think I forgot one thing. Maybe it was, oh no, there is one last thing before we sing our song. There was a guide leading a narrow mountain path, like when I was in Machu Picchu. And he gave one simple instruction. Don't walk too close to the cliff and don't walk too far from one another. Too close to the edge, fear takes over. Too far away, no one can steady anyone else. The safest way across, the guide said, was to walk together, which is what we were doing. We were holding hands, linking arms, aware of the edge, respectful of it, but connected enough that as someone wavered, if they go, then another could offer the balance for them. And the spiritual life is like that trail, isn't it? We have to come together and support each other, because we have that deep, invisible connection that's moving through all of us. All right, now we can go to our song. Now, I want you to vision people who are struggling with any circumstance in their life. And as we do this, let's send our love and sing this song. It goes like this, you know it. I send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me. I send my peace over the mountains. I send my peace over the sea. I send my peace into the heavens, and it returns to me. Let's go to joy. I send my joy over the mountains. I send my joy over the sea. I send my joy into the heavens, and it returns to me. Let's go back to love. I send my love over the mountains. I send my love over the sea. I send my love into the heavens, and it returns to me. Repeat that last part. And it returns to me. Peace and blessings, everyone. Have a beautiful Super Bowl day and enjoy this week and love week. We got a couple wonderful things going on. So thank you for being here. I'm grateful. And we have a solo from George.
Yeah, when I saw your talk title, I just couldn't resist doing this song because the name of the song is a Dire Straits song called "Walk of Life."
Oh,
Remember that song?
yes. I love that song.
Yeah, it's a great song.
It's a great song.
And used to do it years ago. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, don't worry.
Yeah. There are some important buttons on this keyboard. One, two, three. Here come Johnny singing oldies goldies. Bebop a little baby, what I say. And here come Johnny singing, I got a woman down in the tunnels trying to make it pay. He got the action, he got the motion. Oh yeah, the boy can play. Dedication, devotion, turning all the nighttime into the day. He do the song about the sweet loving woman. He do the song about the knife. Then he do the walk. He do the walk of life. He do the walk of life. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo-hoo. Here come John, he's gonna tell you the story. Hand me down my walking shoes. Here come Johnny with the power and the glory. Backbeat, the talking blues. He got the action, he got the motion. Oh yeah, the boy can play. Dedication, devotion. He turning all the nighttime into the day. He do the song about the sweet loving woman. He do the song about the knife. Then he do the walk. He do the walk of life. He do the walk of. Woo-hoo. come Johnny singing oldies goldies. Beep bop a lula, baby, what I say. Here come Johnny singing, I got a woman down in the tunnels trying to make it pay. He got the action, he got the motion. Oh yeah, the boy can play. Dedication, devotion, turning all the nighttime into the day. And after all the violence and the double talk, there's just a song and all the trouble and the strife. You do the walk, you do the walk of life. You do the walk of life. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Okay, I'm on. You know what that reminds me of? I used to, in my former life, I owned a gym. And this woman would teach aerobics, and she started with that song every time. It was great. She brought back good memories.
Yeah.
I know. But it did, oh, bless, come here. Okay, there we go. I know, it followed us. Oh, it was watching us. It wanted to see us dance, right? Yeah, it's great. All right. All right, so let us do our, I love those pictures, by the way. They're great. Later. Okay, there we go. All right, so if you want to give a little more love to George and EJ, then we have a tip jar. And we also are moving into our conscious giving. So let's go ahead and be present to the abundance that we have in our lives. And as we do, we know, and you all know, cash, checks, and here's the Venmo. You could just go ahead and click on that and pay, and that would be lovely. And we're going to say our statement together. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal, bless, and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and belief, and it does good work in the world and returns to me multiplied abundantly. And so it is.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
Oh, so let's do our blessing together and bless the offertory. So let's raise our hands, and with gratitude in our heart, we are grateful for all that we have in our lives, for the beautiful place that we live in. For we know when we're grateful, magnificence and joy occurs within our lives, and we are thankful for the goodness that is coming to us each and every moment. The universe is all giving and all loving and never holds back. All our needs are met individually and collectively. And for our community and the world, we allow it to be, and so it is. Amen. All right. So let's go to, where are we? Going to, our prayer options. We have the 2-month Science of Mind. Oh, the new one came in, by the way, March, April. If you'd like a copy, they're in the back, and they're $12. And we have just live only Kundalini Yoga at 8:30 in the morning on Saturday. And it's just $10. So if you'd like to join Joanne, who has a lovely, happy knee now, a joy-filled knee. Yeah. It is, right? It's all lovely and healed. I know, isn't that great? All right, and then Spruced Up Saturday, part 1 starts where you get support at 9 a.m., and then part 2 starts from 10 to 12, where you do the decluttering portion of that morning. And then Santa Barbara, if you want to join Tuesdays, it's Santa Barbara, SRF, santabarbara@gmail.com, if you want to learn more about that. And then we have our healing circle and our blessing circle every Wednesday at 11, so come join us. And we usually have, 4 or 5 of us there, which is nice. And if you want a prayer, text me or email the center, and we will pray with you on that day as well. And then Roxy is continuing to do the Spirit Book Study, and it is the Trust Frequency. That's Fridays at 11. So come join Roxy, and it's great. That's a great book. You're still doing it, right, Barbara? Yes?
I think we're just finishing with the 5th.
That, wow. Oh, I like it. I'll have to catch up. Okay, so Roxy created this. I can't read it on there. I'll have to read it on here. The Gimme That raffle. Okay, so as I'm looking around the room, I'm going, what do I want? And I'm going to uncover those. I just didn't want that part open during the day or during the week. So what we're doing is doing this as it's a raffle, but it's like gently used items, and the tickets, we do $10 each, but a 10 ticket minimum, so $10. And then you drop your tickets in the cup next to the item. You see all the little red cups? So if you want something, then you're going to put your ticket in there. Then, because we have jewelry, we have a wax melter. Well, actually what that's for is to help you with your hands and your joints. You know what that's for, right? That wax? Yes, it's fabulous. My grandma used it. My grandma had arthritis in her hands. That's not mine. Somebody else dropped it off, but it's great. And she would just do gloves on her hands, and her hands got better. It's amazing. So the simplest things actually work. And then we have some great jewelry over there too, so that's why I covered it up. I'll uncover it and you could go take a look. All right, and then we're going to draw, and this is the wrong date, not next Sunday, or is it right? The last Sunday? Yeah, the last Sunday. The last Sunday is the 22nd? No, it's the 28th. Oh, okay, so the last Sunday is, I guess it's the 20th, I don't know, I'd have to look at the calendar. Barbara's looking at it. Anyway, the last Sunday of the month, let's just say that. So we will be doing that. So what happens, you're dropping your tickets in the cup, and then you're going to, I'll draw, or I'll have different people draw. It's the 22nd. We'll take it, and whoever's ticket gets picked wins that item. All right, that's what the raffle is. Yes, Barbara? Now. So buy tickets, go get some tickets, throw them in now. I already did mine, and I'm looking around going, I'm throwing mine in different things now. So if you want something, throw your tickets in there. If you only want 2 items, take half of them, put half in one cup and half in the other cup. It's great. We've got, I want that. Give me that. And it's Barbara's, it's a chair. It's a lawn chair, which is fabulous. Or a beach chair. Too heavy to take to the beach. Way too heavy. And just a lot of cool stuff. So walk around after service. And you took some pictures, right, Roxy, of some of the things? Okay. Yeah. Yes. Well, we are. So I love this. So look how young and handsome you are. Brian, wow. Look at him. He got an instant facelift. Oh my gosh. You look fabulous. Okay, so we have our Healing Arts Fair, and that's on March 7th. So that'll be it'll give you 10, 15 days in between this and that. And it's $20 for 15 minutes, and so come join us. This is such an amazing thing that we do. It's so much fun. This is a fundraiser. That's a fundraiser too, but it's wild. We are having a good time. And Brian, and yours is coming up.
Oh, yeah, Tarot Circle meeting, this is the month of love.
This is the month of love, is right.
We have a special meeting with special guests. Believe it or not, there are tarot readers who specialize in love readings. Xavier.
Okay, so you got to come up here because people online cannot see you and hear you. I'm not going to repeat all that.
This is the month of love. Shall I repeat it?
Yes, yes.
We have a meeting at the Tarot Circle on the 21st of the month, so two weeks, oh, hello, 2 weeks from yesterday. And we have a special reader who's the guest speaker, Xavier. Exotic name, huh? Is he good?
He's
or what?
fabulous. Oh my
My
gosh.
wife loves him too. He is reading on love, as he's his specialty, believe it or not. So he'll be speaking at the next meeting, and afterwards, our meetings are only $5, but you can get a love reading, 10-minute love reading for free after the meeting with Xavier. Just
Ooh, fun.
come on down.
And be here Saturday and what time is your meeting start?
It is 10 to 11:30.
Okay.
And the title of the meeting is Love Flames and Tarot Games. He's going to teach a special love spread.
What?
That will be with you always.
I love it. Yeah, I know, right? Do a little write-up on that. That's fabulous. How cool is that? Okay, and so the next talk titled The Edge of the Known, and that's going to be next week with Lava because I will be taking some time off. I get to go see Ricky Byers Beckwith in North Hollywood on Sunday, and a friend of mine is having her, she's a chaplain, so she's having her ordination as a chaplain. So it'll be kind of a cool thing. All right, let us go into our prayer. I bought all kinds of goodies today, and I forgot lots of stuff, but you know what? It's good. You'll enjoy. So let's gather up and bring the love from your head and bring it down into your heart space. And as we do, allow that love to move from your heart, through your arms, into your hands. And as you do, bring that love around the circle. And as we bring that love around the circle, we allow ourselves to be more daring this week. We allow ourselves to do things that we never thought we could do. We allow ourselves to step into that beautiful path of life and step into the creativity and the newness and allow ourselves to be in that space of creation, knowing that we are always guided, guarded, and directed by Spirit. And we have an affirmation here that we say, miracles follow miracles, wonders always increase, and we give thanks for this amazing day. And so it is. Amen.
I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Yes, I'm only here for God. Yes, I'm only here for God. Yes, I'm only here for
Hey, Darylyn. You got
Hello.
unmuted.
Yeah, I see that now. How you doing?
Who you talking to?
Good. Roxy,
Well, I'm talking to y'all because
Okay.
you don't see me because I'm busy
Well, I
doing
see a little
stuff. Yes.
I
on the
You
see you,
see in the
Roxy.
audience. You see me? Oh yeah, up in
Yeah.
my square.
Your
My
YouTube is still on.
just a second. I haven't gotten there that far yet. I am